Hey guys, welcome to round one. Looks like we won the die roll. We are playing Kiki Twin, and let's go first. And this is a no-lander, so we're going to have to throw it back. If we had one island, I think we would probably keep. We got the Serum Visions and the Peak. We've got the combo, but no lands. We're going to have to throw her back. Okay, this looks like it's keepable. We've got two lands, a little bit of the combo. Snapcaster. I don't think we want Snapcaster. I think we're just gonna dig for some lands here. I'm going to just play this tapped, I think. Probably just gonna fetch. Depending what my opponent does. If he's playing burn, we're gonna fetch for an island. Oh, looks like we're playing. Ooh, I was gonna say affinity, but that looks more like a Tron card. Okay, so I don't think my life total is going to matter too much, so I'm just going to get a Steam Vents. I'm just going to play Spellskite. Just want to be able to protect my Grim Lavamancer and my combo when it eventually, hopefully, happens. This is all very interesting. I'm wondering what my opponent is playing. Serum Visions, great draw. There's the Exarch. Okay, so Pestermite can go to the bottom. I think I do want this. It's probably better than just drawing a random card. So it looks like my opponent just drew two cards. So I'm looking for lands. There's a land. Here's a remand. Do I want a remand? I probably do. So I think... I think I'm going to draw the remand next turn. Just going to pass. I don't know what my opponent's doing. Normally, when you play these cards, you're playing like Tron pieces. Does it have a Wrath effect? Well, that's interesting. Okay. So I didn't ping my opponent at the end of turn because I don't think it's going to be relevant. I'm going to be comboing him at some point, I think. So it looks like my opponent's playing like eggs or something, which is ironically like another deck that was banned. So an additional cost to cast this, sacrifice an artifact, search your library for an artifact with a converted mana cost X or less and put it into battlefield. Okay. Suspended 2 Lotus Blooms. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna Kiki Jiki. So if this was Splinter Twin, we could just go for the combo here, but we can't with this card. So I'm going to just attack for 1. That's fine. Basically, I'm just holding up this remand to remand any sort of Fates reward shenanigans that he has. I mean, maybe I'll remind whatever that he casts next just so I can have a better chance to draw my 5th land. I think, what's he casting here? I don't know if I care about this. I think I'm just going to remand it though. I just want to increase my chance to draw a 5th land. Okay, I'm just going to shoot him. So if I draw a land here, it should be game. Let's go for the combo. So my opponent's probably like, what the heck? I thought they banned that deck. It's back. Okay, what do we want here? Ancient Grudge is probably okay. Explosives is probably okay. I'm thinking Dismember's unnecessary. Relics are probably good. Lavamancer's probably not needed. Electrolyze can probably go, and Bolts can probably go. Probably could bring in Dispels, because I think Faith's Reward is a instant. Do I want a Blood Moon? I think he probably uses Ghost Quarters and gets them back, so I think Blood Moon is probably fine. And maybe I don't need a Spellskite, because he probably doesn't have too much creature removal. I probably don't need either Spellskite, but it might just be better than anything else that's in my sideboard. Like, I could bring in Jace, but tapping out for 4 might not be good. So I think I'm just going to submit. Okay, so I'm on the draw. I've got 1 land. I really need a 2nd land, and then these remands would be really good to draw me into my 3rd land. However, with only 1 land, I think I have to throw this one back. So I am going to mulligan. Okay, this hand's a lot better. We've got 2 lands. We've got the Visions into the Snapcaster Pestermite Cryptic. It does, however, look like my opponent just disconnected, so hopefully he's not gone for too much longer. Maybe while he's gone, I will pull up the list. We can talk about a little bit more here. So yeah, the first game went pretty well. I basically did exactly what I wanted to do. We basically just held up mana for remand and, you know, played the Deceiver Exarch. We actually had the protection, so even if he had anything, it Wouldn't have mattered, I don't think, if he had some type of, you know, lightning bolt effect. But yeah, and then we just comboed him off with Kiki. And this is like the perfect example of like a homebrew deck. Like his deck is a homebrew, and just how Splinter Twin historically was good against homebrew decks. Just because, you know, they oftentimes are a little bit slow, they have to tap out, those sorts of things. And this deck just kind of punishes it. So hopefully my opponent returns soon. He has mulliganed to 6 as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop recording, and then I will start recording again once my opponent is back, just so we don't have to sit here waiting forever for him. So we'll see you guys as soon as my opponent returns.